It's common for many households to keep a bottle of Benadryl tucked away in a medicine cabinet. This over-the-counter antihistamine, with its active ingredient diphenhydramine, is often used for relief from allergies, seasonal itchiness, or minor allergic reactions. For those struggling with occasional sleeplessness, it might seem like a convenient solution, offering drowsiness as a side effect that can aid in falling asleep. However, while Benadryl provides quick relief, new research suggests that long-term use could have serious, potentially irreversible consequences, particularly for cognitive health. One of the most concerning risks associated with long-term use of Benadryl and other over-the-counter medications in its class, known as anticholinergics, is an increased likelihood of dementia. These drugs work by blocking acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that plays a critical role in memory and other cognitive functions. While acetylcholine is crucial for the nervous system's regulation, the mechanism behind anticholinergic medications has been shown to have adverse effects over time, especially on the brain. A study published in the journal JAMA Internal Medicine looked at data from 3,500 older adults, age 65 and above, gathered from a long-term study called Adult Changes in Thought, ACT. The researchers observed the participants over the course of several years, tracking their medication usage, and then noted the incidence of dementia diagnoses. What they found was troubling. Those who had used anticholinergic medications, such as Benadryl, were more likely to experience cognitive decline. More specifically, participants who took these medications regularly, especially for 3 years or more, were found to be 54% more likely to develop dementia compared to those who used them sparingly. This link between anticholinergic drugs and cognitive decline is particularly concerning for older adults. As we age, the body's production of acetylcholine naturally decreases, making the effects of these drugs potentially more pronounced. For seniors, this means that even the typical recommended dosage could have a stronger impact than it would on a younger person. In addition, older individuals tend to have slower metabolism and organ function, which can result in the drug staying in the system longer, potentially increasing its harmful effects. There's also a higher chance of drug interactions in seniors, who are often on multiple medications, and the combination of these factors could amplify the risks. While these findings sound alarming, they also highlight the importance of seeking medical guidance rather than self-medicating, especially when it comes to issues like insomnia or allergy relief. Over-relying on Benadryl, or using it for purposes it wasn't intended for, such as helping with sleep, can have unintended consequences on brain health. In fact, experts recommend that anyone experiencing sleep disturbances consult a healthcare professional before reaching for any antihistamines. For many, the underlying causes of insomnia might be temporary, and addressing them through lifestyle changes or alternative treatments could be more effective and safer in the long run. A doctor can help determine the best course of action, potentially avoiding the need for pharmacological interventions that could pose risks. What's especially concerning is the widespread accessibility and usage of Benadryl without much consideration for these long-term effects. People often view it as a harmless, go-to option because it's easily available over the counter. But as research shows, this over-the-counter medication is far from benign when used frequently or inappropriately. While it might seem like a quick fix for seasonal allergies or sleepless nights, it could be quietly contributing to significant health risks that only manifest years later. In light of these findings, it's crucial to be more mindful of how often we rely on medications like Benadryl. If you find yourself turning to it regularly, whether for allergies or to help sleep, it's worth reevaluating your habits and speaking to a healthcare provider. There are often safer, more effective treatments available that do not carry the risk of cognitive decline. In the long run, the cost of using Benadryl too often may be far higher than the temporary relief it provides, potentially leading to irreversible consequences for mental health.